My name's Randy Orton, and I've been a WWE superstar for a little over a decade now. To be able to say I've starred in a movie, holy smokes, I'm not only in a movie, but I'm starring in a movie. Like, that's the biggest thing for me.
I looked him up and I was like, okay. He's really big and muscular.
My 13-year-old is a huge fan. Guy looks like he's made of steel.
His presence is very dominating, but his character and his personality is not what I expected at all. He's funny and he's kind of a goofball.
Nice done, Nick. So I don't think you're making too many friends today.
Who needs friends when I have you?
Working with Randy as an actor in his first real lead action movie, I thought it would be kind of challenging, but it wasn't. It was very easy to work with him. He likes his job, so he really wants to do a good job. He wants to do the best thing possible, and so he goes for it. I trust him, he trusts me, so that's the perfect balance to work with each other. Action!
As far as the director of this film, I got very lucky. Not only because he's an action guy, loves action, and spends lots of time on it and knows what he wants.
Yeah, a little bit more blood.
But he's willing to get his hands dirty. He's down there on the ground with the rain falling on me, and he's soaking wet, and it's 3 a.m., and it's freezing, you know, and he's right there by my side.
I like guerrilla filmmaking, you know. That's the only way to do these movies.
I will shoot in the meanwhile.
You know, I like to be the painter. I like to have the brush in my hand and follow with the camera the actors. I want to be as a participant in the movie, so what I want to see, I point the camera to there.
Why do I do this stuff?
3, 2, 1, bang! During casting, I saw a lot of local actors. And Tommy came by and he was really like, there's so much energy in the room. He was very funny, but also when he had to do this scene, what was very an emotional scene, he was crying and he was going all the way. And I was really impressed with his ability.
It was an accident. It was a mistake, the worst mistake of my life. I didn't do it on purpose, okay?
Is that right?
My reaction when I heard I was gonna work with Randy Orton was pretty much just like, I was excited.
Randy and Tom have actually grown quite close. I think they've kind of grown into like some really cool buddies.
Come lick this off.
We're on set joking with each other all the time.
You don't have to run that far, brother. We're beating on each other and telling jokes. It's like being in the locker room, really.
Oh, you got blood on my hands. That's spit blood, too.
Spit blood.
The chemistry between Tommy and Randy is really good, you know. They're like two brothers.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I roll camera and go, and they bring that energy into the scene.
I wanted to have a scene where I punched him in the chest.
Randy, ow!
I just wanted to punch him. I wanted to see like what he was made, because he's a big dude. I wanted to have something where I got to hit him.
They're so physically different, but I think mentally and their personalities are rather similar.
I'm one lucky guy.
Yeah, you are. I play Sarah Malloy, Nick Malloy's wife. We are a married couple. We've been together for several years, and we're very happy.
Sounds good to me.
If you have two characters that are in love with each other and they are married with each other, to have that spark working, it's a hit or miss.
The day before the first table read, I went out to dinner with Rule and Cindy Busby.
Roll just thought it was really important for us to kind of go on a little date before we started shooting so that we can develop some chemistry and get to know each other. You loved it!
I loved it, come on. He just like basically interviewed us, and it was all off the top of our heads.
But they were telling their first dates, when they first kiss each other.
He's asking us all these questions. You know, what do you hate about her? Really hard questions. Sarah, where are the rest of my work shirts? Toothpaste stain on this one. Wonder how that got there.
We just developed our backgrounds. our present situation.
I was answering quick, she was answering quick, and it became fun, and it was like almost became kind of like a game.
Roll told us that he wanted us to have another drink and that he was going to leave us. And he wanted us to continue building this chemistry and this friendship, relationship.
We just got to know each other, but it really, really helped.
There's really kind of a respect and a feeling for each other. So they had already some kind of link to each other that they really liked about each other, what attracted to each other, and we could work with that.
Sarah!
I gave them a little secret, and that's something I told them just the day before shooting. And I told them that she was pregnant, and that she's like 2 months pregnant, that nobody knows it. They didn't tell anybody yet because they want to wait for the 3-month moment.
I'm gonna hurt her, and you're gonna watch.
When he knows that Sarah is kind of in danger, it's not only Sarah is in danger, but also the unborn child is in danger. And I know Randy is a dad, so that's will something what really will trigger his emotional feeling. So a lot of times I tell them, think about the secret, feel the secret, go with the secret, and then they know where to go.
After the big fireball, we were just obviously in shock and kind of scared because there's an explosion. That's kind of their moment of salvation where they realize that they're still together, that they made it, and they end it with a really nice kiss.
And cut. Cutting. And cutting, guys.
Sorry, we're just gonna keep doing this all night.
Okay, we go again.
I think there's one thing that Randy doesn't like, is running.
Lots of running.
I make him run so much in this movie.
We've been running everywhere, from parking lots, up and down hills, lots of stairs.
I see him looking when I say cut, and I see him looking, and then I go again, and then I see his face like, oh, okay, there we go again, and he goes again.
After the first day, I thought we got all the right variables to make a great action movie.
Okay.
I'm fine. Are you okay? Even though it's hard work, it is so much fun.
He's able, obviously, to bring the action and the fighting and to the thriller aspect of the movie, but he also has what I think Arnold Schwarzenegger and The Rock have is a really good sense of humor.
Really?
The fact that he does have that is definitely to his advantage.
This movie should be the start of Randy Orton's film career.